Thanks, Denise. Some things to look forward to there. Balancing mind, body, and spirit. The Yoga Shelter is now the exclusive yoga class provider for 2SP Sports Performance. To celebrate, they are throwing a free fitness party and mass yoga class that you can all be a part of. And joining me with the details is Yoga Shelter instructor Brandy Wells and also General Manager of 2SP Sports, Jonathan Reyes. So, Brandy, I want to start with you because, you know, it's funny, a lot of people, when yoga came on the market, you know, a decade ago, they thought that maybe it would be a fad, but it is here to stay. And a lot of people are adding this to their workout. Talk to me about the benefits and why it's so important to integrate this into our workouts.
Absolutely. So not only is it great for the mind-body connection, it helps relieve stress, reduce anxiety, lower blood pressure, heart rate, things like that. But also when it comes to sports conditioning, it's great for increased flexibility, mobility, preventing injuries, all types of things that you look for as an athlete to balance out that workout and conditioning.
Right, and that's where, Jonathan, you come in because you have, you know, a high performance training center, 2SP. Talk to us a little bit more about what you guys do and this partnership.
So 2SP, we specialize mostly in rotationally based sports. So hockey, baseball, lacrosse, these are really the things that we focus in on. So we work with high performance athletes like, you know, NHL players all the way down to 7-year-olds who we really specialize with. We focus on not just the strength and conditioning aspect of it and lifting weights and body weight exercises, but we really take corrective movement into really consideration. So working with Brandy and Yoga Shelter has been a blessing, just taking into consideration the things that we already do, but now we're bringing in, you know, high level professionals who have been doing this for so long.
And they're very receptive to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
And tell us a little bit more about the kinds of teams. Who's been in there to do this kind of stuff?
We have a great relationship with Honey Baked Hockey, which is a huge nationally recognized organization. Brother Rice is local. U of D Jesuit is a really you know, great partner of ours, and we've been doing a great job working with those teams, helping them progress and taking them to the next level.
I was seeing some pictures, I think it was of Brother Rice, doing the downward dog, and there's nothing like seeing the high school boys all together doing it. It was pretty amazing. But Brandy, I would love for you to demonstrate, because this is about athleticism and how, you know, sports athletes can really integrate this into their workouts. So give us a demo. Show us how it's really done.
Sure. I'm going to take John through a couple of simple yoga stretches that will really help athletes. We're going to take you through a hip stretcher, a shoulder opener, and then a lower back strengthener. So if you want to come down onto the mat, John.
The guinea pig.
So we'll start on the hands and knees. And we're going to start with a hip opener. So we're going to have Jonathan step his left foot outside of his left hand. And then you're going to scoot your right toes back as far as you can. So we're really opening up the space between the hips. You can keep the knee down, and then you can even put those right toes down on the mat. Perfect. On an inhale, you're just going to lift the chest and heart, look towards the ceiling, so opening through the spine. And on the exhale, you'll just start to bend the elbows. So you're just lowering down into the hip. It really helps to open up, again, that left hip flexor. This is great for that external rotation, internal rotation, as well as the hip openers. So that's going to help, again, with increasing flexibility and mobility, and it's really great for any type of sports players, hockey players, football players, baseball players. We all get stiff and tight in those areas. So we'll have them hold here for a couple more breaths. Again, the breath is really important in yoga, keeping those strong inhales in through the nose and out through the nose just to keep that oxygen coming into the body. On an inhale, we'll have you rise back to the hands. We'll come back to hands and knees. And then we're going to do a shoulder opener. So we'll have you take the right arm to the sky. You're going to open up this way, perfect. Reaching up, and then on the exhale, you're just going to send that right arm underneath the left until your right shoulder and right cheek are on the mat. This is called thread the needle, and it's a really great shoulder opener. Again, that's a lot of times hockey players focus on this, as well as baseball players. They have a lot of rotation through the shoulder.
All right.
So again, we'll hold here a couple more breaths, and then we'll come back to the hands and knees. One last one, we'll come all the way down to the belly. You're going to bring the forearms in close to the body and then just lift the chest and heart. Gaze off the tip of the nose, and this is a really great lower back strengthener and opener. Again, this is really accessible and great for all athletes and all sports to increase mobility and flexibility.
And you cannot underestimate the importance of stretching, right?
Absolutely.
When you're doing this kind of activity. And Brandy, tell me a little bit more about the Yoga Shelter, because you guys just do, it's not just about, you know, sports and preparing athletes. You guys just do regular classes, right?
Absolutely. So we have 5 locations across Metro Detroit, and we hold all types of classes from Vinyasa, which is a faster moving athletic-based yoga class, all the way down to Yin, which is restorative, which is really great for the athletes.
Perfect.
So we use a lot of Yin moves in our sports.
Amazing. We're unfortunately running out of time, but tell me, oh my God, he broke a sweat here. Look at
Yeah, you
that.
do.
See,
It's really
you can
quick.
actually, you probably can burn some calories doing
Absolutely.
this. So tell me really quickly about the event that's coming up.
So the event is being held at our Bloomfield Hills location. So it's our newest flagship location. It's right at the corner of Square Lake and Telegraph. Huge indoor space. We have about 50 yards by 45 yards worth of turf. Hope to be packed with people doing the same
and
thing.
I'm sure it will be because it is free. That's the best
Yeah.
part of it.
Absolutely
So
free.
everybody should go and check it out. It would be good to burn some calories, break a sweat, very healthy. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank
so
you.
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
We will take a quick break. Be right back.